Hi, I'm Krusty Bob, and I have here the model M-1965 jungle hammock. These were used by the Army and the Marines in Vietnam. This one was made in 1968, and actually came from stuff from a Navy SEAL who served in a couple tours in Vietnam. But really, since about 92 or earlier, it's been in storage. And I got a few of these, and you look at all the ropes and the lines and whatever, and you go, what the heck? So I've got a little video here where we try to put the thing together and then fold it back up again, which can be a hard part, but it's actually simpler than it looks when you first confront one of these things. The first thing we're going to do is to unwrap it. I also have a couple of aluminum poles. Now, if you're out in the real jungle, you get a couple of sticks from the trees or bushes and use those, but I happen to have these laying around. We'll show you how to use those as spreaders. After you unroll it, you can peel back the edge. This is basically folded in half lengthwise. And at each end there's a rat's nest of lines. This piece right here goes to the hammock, all those little nylon cords. Actually, that's one continuous one that's woven through there. The thicker line attaches to the hammock itself. And this is what holds it up to trees. You tie this one on the tree, this holds you up, and then there's a skinny line right here that connects to the canopy. Well, the first thing you want to do is to hang it to a tree, and substituting for a tree today is a heavy-duty photographic light stand. So we've got the big line, if you will. I'm just going to tie a loop in this, drape it over the ends for the moment. So I had to do a little adjustment there. My tree line was tied at the top, and I don't want this tied at the top. The canopy line will be tied up above the heavy-duty line here. Let's see, we kind of raise that up a bit. Okay, and I'm going to go do that at the other end. Well, I've got to lift it up a little bit. Let's see what we can do to fix that up. Actually, before I do that, let's put up the canopy. It has a big loop like that. Should wear a light jacket for doing this. Looks like a bungee cord that's got many feet of this line attached to it. So what we'll do is lower this pole. Loop that over there. Well, we're pretty much there. We can put some spreaders in. This is the canopy, very lightweight material, well worn. I don't know if it's still waterproof. Beneath that is the big nylon box, the mosquito net. The mosquito net attaches with Velcro type stuff down here. That's how you get in and out. When we were looking around the outside of this, I discovered there was something stuck in behind the label there. So we'll lift up the Velcro and see what we can find. And next to the label is a little Velcro pocket that has stuff in it. We have some spare cord and stuff for sealing leaks in the canopy. As I mentioned, you can put spreaders in this, and I'll stick one of them in there so we can see what it looks like. As you can see, the spreaders create a peaked roof for the canopy, And I suppose if you put a couple more in those, it might make it stiff enough that it would help water roll off of it. Now to take it down. Now we learn how to put this thing away. You got to fold it up and roll it, but not just right, but put some care into it. Otherwise you have just an unwieldy bundle of slippery nylon that wants to go all over the place. We've got it down. The next thing to do is to fold it neatly in half. And I start at the opposite end of where the instruction sheet is because I want that to be on the outside. I also try to coil up that long rope a little bit in there. So this is the canopy line. You can just tuck that away inside here. We're basically going to lay the canopy and the netting up on top of the nylon hammock and fold the whole thing in half. Okay, well now we'll wrap it in the line and the rope. Secure that. That's as neat as I'm going to get it.